We have our second game of the day, Colorful versus XiaoKK. The chat suggests that Colorful is the favorite here, and I certainly agree. He's the Orc Killer. He defeated Lin a few times recently, and if you can defeat Lin in Night Elf vs. Orc, then you can defeat everyone. Probably, at the moment, the best Night Elf vs. Orc player in the world facing an Orc, XiaoKK. Here they are, both from China, both pretty young, nice dudes, Colorful, kind of a troll, XiaoKK, very handsome, nice dude. And yeah, as you can see here, 65% win rate versus Orc. That's unreal for Night Elves. Kind of unheard of. 60% versus XiaoKK as well. And let's see how he does this. There we go. Score is right. Races are right. And we have a match. Blade Master first for XiaoKK. Demon Hunter first for Colorful. That's the standard. Colorful found a nice way, I think, to mix Foggy's aggression with a Night Elf creeping. And he's the one balancing it the best and knowing when to do what. This is my observation from his games recently against Lin. But we'll see how this works out. Thank you. Oh my god, so many subs here. Werewolf King, 9-month resub. Finally I have time to watch you again. Thanks for all your work. And thanks for subbing despite not being able to watch it. Much appreciated. XiaoKK, Digga, for 1 year resubbing. Thank you so much. And congrats to your new sub badge. And Anonymous Warcraft 3 for half a year. You don't sleep, but we love you for it. Less than 3. Thank you. Oh, you will love what we do, man. You will love what we do. It will take some more time, but it's gonna be great. So, Colorful creeping up to level 2 to get evasion and mana burn. Blade Master trying to harass, but his inventory is not the greatest. Tech is already on the way. Same for the Orc, a little later. XiaoKK had this time when I thought, man, this guy is so talented. I hope he had time to invest his free time into Warcraft to become more stronger, but apparently not. He's going the fly approach with the Grunt Blade Master harass against the shop and Moonwells, and this forces a lot of repair already, but he can't cancel it, so he switches targets to the Moonwells. This is a guaranteed kill. Of course, can't repair this. But forces to cancel, losing some resources, losing some more resources through the harass on this shop, and he's getting the second Moonwell. That's big! That's really big! Not because he needs an army now, and he needs the supply, but it's nighttime, so he needs the nighttime to fill up the Moonwells, and that's not happening now. And that results in a lot less healing. Very cool move by XiaoKK. Very successful doing so. So, Colorful lost resources and a lot of moon juice through this. He has the shop up, so he can still harass if he wants to. Since he can easily afford it. Even goes boots. Boots over staff. That's interesting. XiaoKK even more tanky now, sniping the first of the 2 Renegade Wizards. This Wisp, of course, suggests that he's staffing into the base. But he doesn't have a staff yet, and he's not waiting for tier 2 to get the Preservation Staff. In my opinion, a very good match so far for XiaoKK. Last days of mass talents. Probably. Probably. So he can get his critical strike without creeping the laboratory or the green spot that is reserved for the TC second. It's a little more risky, but what can the Night Elf really do, especially since he was blocked on 20 supply for a long time? He got his level 3 DH, and that's exactly what I mean. Like, he knows that harassing now is most likely not resulting in anything big. So he goes creeping, gets his level 3, level 2 mana burn really early on. And not spending too much mana on mana burn, so he can get a lot of healing from these Moonwells. Double win tier 3, obvious. Very late tier 2 hero. He's going for it now, as the Moonwells are finishing. Like, he's not level 3 yet, but it's just one kill, and then he has it. On the flip side, not harassing means the tier 2 buildings come up. And usually you would love to do damage to orcs early on. But this is just creeping. While the Blade Master is getting so much done. 4th creep spot in this game for him.
A player's forces are under attack.
True shot. We'll go to the shop for an invul or heal scroll, but it's okay for the Berserker early. Still no staff. TC starts creeping himself, not going for the laboratory, interestingly. He saves it for when the Talon Mask gets stronger. But here's the first little clash. And the Blade Master is already low. No Windwalk for him. But level 3. Thanks to the kill on the Sasquatch. Two Berserkers. We see a lot of Night Elves pushing with the first few talents. And then the 2 Berserkers are of course great. But against heroes, and this is what we have now in Colorful's army, it's basically only heroes. Grunts would be a lot better. Now they have Spirit Links, so everything is a little better. Raiders coming as well. The problem is the progress on the TC. He can get level 2 from Laboratory and Green Spot. And then what? Tier 3 is done. No master training yet. I think he's lacking some lumber. There we go. Colorful's game is getting better.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the first heal scroll. Blade Master is hanging around here. Stealing it. And the big mana! Oh my god, the Magpie in full effect. We see more and more Crow form saves, but that costs a lot of mana. Second one here. They are slowed, but there are no Raiders with Ensnare. Maybe the Berserkers can do a thing or two. Oh no, Colorful saves them both. So the Demon Hunter is the carry by far. Orb of Venom, level 3. He needs to save the Night Elf. That's for sure. He must get a potion, otherwise the Beastmaster's gonna die. And he does. Level 2 on the TC. That's the way to get level 2. Loses a grunt over it, but oh my god, so much hero focus. He has a potion, Shockwave, only level 1 though. But that's it. Like, Moonjuice is back there. He's still surrounded. He's not saving this grunt, so more experience here. Town portal into his own base. That's rough. That's really rough for Colorful. Two talents hurt. Lot of investment into saving this Demon Hunter. And he will be supply stuck soon. Cyclone is ready now, though. There was a glorious timing by XiaoKK to fight before Cyclone is ready. And now he's going hero focus again. It's around. Ooh, that was close. Fighting out there. Maybe he has to go for Zeppelin, right? Pretty sure he has to. The Berserkers now are so fine to take out the talents in the back. And he is supply stuck. Supply stuck on 36. What a way to control the Night Elf. This is so brilliant what XiaoKK is doing. I mean, it looks a little lame because it's hero focus only, but he punished him so hard when he was weak. There's no staff. The next Ensign is gonna kill the Demon Hunter. There we go! Big, mighty right hand. GG. Wow, I did not expect this at all. XiaoKK having the perfect solution to Colorful's play. I am officially impressed by XiaoKK. If you follow Back to Warcraft for a long time and watch all the streams that we did, even in 2014 or 15, I was praising XiaoKK high for his early game control, not for his overall skill. But I saw potential early on, and this was nice. First donation of the day. Thank you, Tough Hunter Tactics, one of my favorite Back to Warcraft fans. €1? Chimiko playing like I did back in 2004 to 2006. That's old school, man. Power creep level 5 MK and mass air. Does that mean my strats were good or Chimiko is a noob? By the way, I guess your notifications hated when I subbed via mobile. Sorry about that, man. Thanks for the dono. I think you're a genius for inventing those tactics early. Maybe Chimiko saw some replays of you. I think that's the more likely way. I really like the fly style of punishing elves before tier 3. And finding those timings before master. This is something that I was thinking about a lot, like always. Like, shouldn't you be able to do more with Radar Walker? Apparently not for a long time, but now they got it. But yeah, this was already bad 3 minutes in when he killed the 2 Moonwells. That was a bad start. So, very rough to come back from that. Let's see how Colorful does now. Second map is Terranas. And Colorful's choice, of course. So, map number 2. XiaoKK, with one more map win now, can claim 3 points, and that would be a massive upset. Colorful needs to come back. 3 points for him, out of the question. No chance to claim that anymore, but he can at least get 1 point, or 2, if he wins the rest of the series. Hope you enjoyed so far, guys. That's why this group is interesting. You can't predict anything. Kind of true. I like this second group a lot because everything can happen, basically. And it's about being consistent over half a year. This is how long this league is scheduled to go. We'll see who comes out on top. Of course, our European player Blade is in as well. Lucifer, very strong. So in, we haven't seen him yet. Ooh, it's a Farseer opening. That is something interesting. Lin style or what? So Wolf Harass is so hard against Wisps, but of course you don't want to detonate all the Wisps, so it's a little like double-edged sword. This is very old school. Mass AoE, Chain Lightning, Shockwave. But it's hard. You give up a lot of map control. You give up a lot of... scouting. You can still scout with wolves and stuff, but... it's all about map control. Colorful is going for the Ascension of War creep at the Expo. Demon Hunter first, of course. This is risky. If a Blade Master scouts this, he can punish it hard, but usually the Blade Master will be busy here. Maybe that's the reason. He sees the FS now. Maybe that's the reason for the Farseer to harass this early. I don't know, I haven't seen this on this map. But really have the time. Okay, XiaoKK not going for the Expo, not going for the middle, just straight for the base. Demon Hunter can of course burn the Farseer, and if he's out of mana, then he's useless. Like, he doesn't do damage, he doesn't tank, he doesn't disable anything. He's really useless. So let's see what he does. Health Stone, very nice.
The player's forces are under attack.
This is... Oh, nice detonate. This is basically the same tactic he did with the Blade Master on AZ. Going for the Moonwells. And he succeeds with it. This time it's a little different. Because the tech is a little later from Colorful. And he has 2 Moonwells already. So once it turns nighttime in a bit, these ones will regen mana. You don't want to feed the wolves to the Demon Hunter, of course, so nice micro here. Colorful was trying to block, but doesn't really work that way.
The town is under siege.
So this is already looking a lot better for Colorful than it was. Someone called Rotterdam, yeah, for sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh boy. Boots on the Demon Hunter against a Farseer. This has to be a step to get out. Like, you don't want to use your town portal early, you don't want to sell your town portal, because he's not a Blade Master. But running away from this is so hard. I don't know if this pressure really works. Like, what does he kill? Tier 2 is on the way, so he's haunting Wisps now. But he's also feeding the Demon Hunter with this. Kind of hard. Do you guys think the Farseer needs more damage on right clicks? I mean, 24 average damage is ridiculous. Yeah, and this is Boots, ladies and gentlemen. This makes the Boots purchase
Player's forces are under attack.
absolutely justified. We do have a Naga second, interestingly. Good to save the Farseer now against the Boots Demon, because he slows him down. And this is very hard to play for XiaoKK now. What does we have? 1 Beastery, no Lodge. Yet. Ooh. Warmill. I mean, this suggests a tower push. But
A player's
there's
forces
a
are
lot
under
of moon
attack.
juice. There's gonna be a shop. Maybe even... Yeah, he has mercs now. And this tower push, if he's going for one, is a very late. So, I guess it's not. But what's it then? Expansion? I'm a little baffled, to be honest, to see this. It's funny because on map 1, he achieved so much with an early rush and pressure,
Player's forces
and now
are
he
under attack.
like, of course he pressured a little with Farseer, but kind of ridiculous and didn't work too well. And now he's so passive. And he has no dispel against talents, which on paper, if you're a little familiar with Warcraft, then you have the idea that no dispel against talents is not the best thing to do.
The town player's forces are under attack.
But okay, finally level 2. Double lightning, fork lightning, chain lightning. Invo potion on the Farseer. Demon Hunter is very strong though. Very, very strong. It's 1 Engine of Wind talents, by the way. Ah, there's the second one. Just enabling tier 3 a little faster. Okay. Peons are moving over.
Player's forces
He
are
has
under
2
attack.
grunts, 1 raider, 1 berserker. No catapult. I don't think that can work, but okay. XiaoKK surprised me on map 1. Maybe he can redo this on map 2 with
A town is
orc
under
towers.
siege.
It takes some time. Peons are slow. He does have a good mercenary army as well. Town portal in. We don't have master. We don't have tier 3. But we have Fury Fire. I was far in the back. I like that. And the pickup I like as well. This raider is so important because it's the only crowd control he has. Oh boy, that lightning shield is sick. He has to spread his entire army around the demon hunter. Losses over losses. Chain lightning is nice, okay. How long until it expires? This lightning shield did so much damage. Towers are coming up in the back, but he's losing the entire front line. This is not even fun to watch, man. Demon hunter, lightning shield, talents with the magic damage, Fury Fire against the raiders. Yeah, this is... Don't even have to pretend to be excited. I mean, this was so one-sided. Didn't work at all. Interesting idea, but... Nice defense by Colorful against the Farseer. Couldn't do anything. Like, if he doesn't go to the main, but to the expo, maybe he can do more there. And then... I think if you want to tower, you need the Warmill early. And do Gruntapult. This was just way too late. I mean, there were like 4 talents. Free immolation. Yes, indeed. That golem's so cute. Oh yeah, you're right. There is t-shirts, by the way, with the mud golem on shop.backtowarcraft.com. If you're interested. Well, that didn't work. That's true. There's no need to change all useless skills on Warcraft. Farseer has already 2 useful skills. No more is needed to be a playable hero. I kind of agree that they force a lot without thinking of too many matchups. Like, for example, they changed things for the sake of changing and for the sake of making them accessible and viable without thinking too much about the balance. Which is, I think, very bad. You know. Maybe they have a plan for the end game. And then it's all gonna be good. But I'm very worried for 1-3-0, to be honest. After this, there is Haitu Chaco League, by the way, the final of the 2nd season. That's going to be played on 1.30. So we'll see. And I really like the hero changes. I really like the hero changes that they did with 1.29. Those weren't too many. That's something that everybody could get used to and everybody could get feedback on or give feedback on. But they changed everything now. And I think that's way too much to see the effect of a single change. And it's way too much to give feedback on in our small community. And it's also way too much for them to address stuff. Like, the Engine of War is still bugged. I think you can see or you get the impression they're overwhelmed by their own changes. I was asked, by the way, why Tyrus Fall Glades is not played that much, if it's about the tile set. And I said, not really. Just because it's brown, we don't like to play it less likely. We're not racist, but look at the mercs, maybe. And the answer was like, what's wrong with the mercs? It's like, okay. Maybe look at it again. But whatever. Deciding game between XiaoKK and Colorful. Big surprise on map 1. Weak performance by XiaoKK on map 2, so I hope we get an even game this time. With Alta Barracks and Burrow. No shop yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Blade Master again. Very... like, we had an aggressive creep on Terranas, now we have a very conservative creep. Only against the green spot to have the Engine of War either go to the middle to help creeping there or defend the base. Like, if he's expecting something cheesy from XiaoKK, then... So Blade Master it is. Smaller patches would be better, I agree. I like the fact that they are changing things. Hell, it's about time. I agree with that, but you gotta do it carefully. Like, having tier 1 Ensnare and Poison in a Merc camp is bad. Like, it's just bad. I'm all for good and reasonable changes. Like, as I said, the hero changes were amazing. I love to see the Alchemist. I love to see every time I see an acid bomb, I'm happy. But I'm very worried about stuff at the moment. But isn't it good that a lot of things change? New things can be discovered, options for a new meta. It's an old game and change brings freshness. Risk that some things break to achieve something good. Yeah, but rather slowly but steady progress than this roller coaster that we have at the moment. You know, I would love to see the changes a little more conservatively.
Town is under siege.
But whatever, let's focus on the game. We have a fast tier 2 tag with shop, so it's not the fastest tag. And this is like normal Orc Night Elf meta at the moment, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter harassing, but nice block from XiaoKK. So he can't attack this burrow. This is like the point of attack. And this is why the Demon Hunter is here. So he can't accomplish anything at the moment. He's basically wasting time. Not reaching level 2. Not getting items. Not damaging anything of significance. Only 2 rings of protection, man. This is WFZ-esque. Oh, now he enters the base. As the Grunt had to give up his position here. And he's blocked, so this is quite bad. But the Demon Hunter is also blocked. And he will move that. Oh, nicely done by Colorful. That was so sweet. But now he can pop out the Grunt. Yeah, that was also like well done by both players. This Archer block to trap the Grunt there. And then this Windwalk pop out of the Grunt to save the Grunt. And trap the Demon Hunter. That was really nice. But who's gonna get the better trades? This 2 rings of protection, man. They're kicking in really hard. This armor, like, these 2 rings saved him. That's exactly what saved him, so you can say he's lucky. I mean, on the other side, any other item would have helped as well. Tier 2 tech 60% done. The early, I would say, goes to XiaoKK. Better hero. Didn't lose anything. Oh, buys the staff. That's so bad. You would love to staff on the Quill Beast now. But without a staff, that's not possible. So one purchase of a staff kind of ruins the early mid game for XiaoKK. For Colorful.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Habit. I know, and I said that right after. That every other item would have saved him as well. But having those items, because he went out to creep this, so the second ring kind of saved him. You know what I mean? Scroll the Beast here, sells it instantly. Makes sense, because talents don't profit too much from it. Normal Engine of War, Windplay, no hidden Huntress Hall or something. But yeah, this is a passive Night Elf play. For now. Gives XiaoKK a little more time. And normal Orc play by XiaoKK. With TC, Lodge, and Bestiary. Kind of funny how we saw two very unusual games, and now this is like the standard. But again, I think XiaoKK is doing this well. Another ring, like +7. This is 12 armor. Too bad he will like rarely be attacked. If only he had an Ensnare now, then this Beastmaster would be dead. He tried to do something like steal some creeps. That's all he can do. There's no Ensnare yet. But it's coming. You want to follow him? No.
A player's forces are under attack.
Engine of War made his way over. Took some time. But he can creep this with a Demon Hunter now. It's easy. The calm before the storm. Literally. As we're waiting for Cyclone.
Player's forces are under attack.
So this is not the fly timing. This is not the mass aggression. This is also not the foggy talon aggression. Both are playing this very conservatively. Nobody wants to make big mistakes. Nobody wants to lose units unnecessarily. So you see how important this 1 point and the prize money is, of course. But since this is Echo Isles, we have the first purchase by XiaoKK with the first invul and heal scroll. We also have a resub by Smash Crifter. Thank you very much, man. Using your Amazon Prime well. So Dispel before Cyclone, always nice to have for orcs. And he's creeping on the Night Elf side of the map. Like he's getting level 2 here. Maybe if this is not interrupted, he's level 3 for the Blade Master as well. But here's the Demon Hunter. Forces the fight. Wow, 3 subs in a row. Thank you, Cookie Killer, Dr. Schmock, and Cybernar. Sub train is strong today. I think we're at like 550 subs now, which is an all-time high. And pretty crazy. But nice, he doesn't lose anything. Takes away a creep spot from his opponent. And now it's about to be Cyclone time. So this was the most that he could get out of the non-Cyclone matchup. And now he's retreating. Good timing by XiaoKK in my opinion. Until, like, he has 50 supply. But maybe he wants to break earlier. Oh my god, more subs here. Thank you Shlomo666 and Crewy for 9 months. Like 10 subs in a minute or so. Or at least what it feels like. This run will fall. And Cyclone is ready. But there's no consumables on the Night Elf. And less supply. 52 versus 40. But the Tinker is there. Nice Shockwave. Only level 1 though. Heroes are both cycloned. And the Murloc Nightcrawler goes to Colorful. He's re-engaging, but the Orc army is hurt. It is more supply, but everything is hurt. He does have the heal scroll here. But can he use it, or will he just be in the air all the time? He uses it now. Good time. Well timed. But he's standing right next to the Demon Hunter while having mana. That was a little mistake. Raiders are finding talents but dropping low. Colorful is retreating here. And Snares are finding them. And he's getting the kills. Well played by XiaoKK again. I'm fanboying him a little, I feel. Oh, the Clockwork Goblins blocking his TC. He has to use the invul mana, but almost kills him. Uses it now. Tinker dies in the north. Heavy losses for the favorite Colorful. But now how to heal. Does he have enough selves? Oh, he's going to the shop. I love that play. He has enough gold. He has enough time. And he gets both items again. Yeah, there we go. And he's retreating into like the safety of his base. Also, thank you, Dumbledorko. Amazing nick, by the way. Dorko. Dumbledorko. Amazing nick, by the way. And close to level 3 TC. This was maybe the weakest the Orc will be for the rest of the game.
Player's forces are under
No level
attack.
2 wave. No 60 supply. Things are changing now. Still no consumables for Colorful. But more and more talents. He's closing the supply gap. Oh no, XiaoKK is breaking upkeep, I see. But creep jacking him here. TC is low. But the rest of the army is fine. He didn't use the heal scroll yet. Invo potion on the blade, heal scroll on the TC. As it should be. Wide and open space here as well. This is looking good for KK. The Raiders again, ignoring the Demon Hunter, just going straight for the Talons. No mana on the TC though, so no shockwave at all. Tinker is back with the next Clockwork, or Pocket Factory. Heal Scroll already used, so... Is this a good thing? Nice movement of the walkers to kill the Pocket Factory. Oh now, oh my god, 5 Raiders in the Talon army. And we still have the Invul. He can swap it over to the TC. Beastmaster is in trouble there against the trees. Talons are falling left, right, and center. So is the Beastmaster. The upset is real, boys. If there's not the biggest turnaround in forever. Well, since TBC versus Shamiko earlier today. Then I guess KK has this. Invul Potion pop. The Demon Hunter is surrounded. There is no staff on him. He's losing his second hero as well. And XiaoKK gets a triple kill on the Night Elf heroes. Losing a bit more, yeah. But what does it matter? 29 supply. Blade Master cuts him in half. Level 4 on the TC. This has to be it. All heroes dead. Just a bunch, like a handful of talents remaining. And down to 24 supply. Shop control again. Third... Oh, he didn't buy it. Now he did. Third Invul. Third heal scroll. Out of 3. And Colorful, who had great games against Lin in the past 2 weeks, making it very, very close series, loses this. The position wasn't too good. I think he picked the fight because the TC was out of mana. And he wanted to hide his talents here somehow, but the Raiders just immediately got them. Big mana potion available, by the way. Is he going for it? No, he went of illusion, interestingly. Raiders now. Oh boy, this Beastmaster will not see the light of day. Does he have pillage? Nope, he doesn't. Shockwave to prepare for more structural damage. And hits the Talon a little bit as well. But he doesn't want to overcommit. He doesn't want to fight against Moon Juice, because then there's like so much... there's so much healing and Cyclone.
A player's forces are under attack.
He could expand easily. I mean, okay, there's the 2 trappers. He doesn't want to go all the way back. But there's nothing Colorful can do about it. Really hard time for Night Elf versus Orc at the moment, as it seems. Level 4.5. Level 4 here as well. But Colorful is not tapping out. This is the magic of the talent play. Getting back to a nice 40 supply army, but now he needs to get his heroes back. And guess what? Raiders are coming in again. I don't think he can defend this. It's only 3. But TC has no shockwave, okay. But the 3 are enough. So Beastmaster denied once more. Didn't go to the tavern, so there's no Tinker as well. Speed scroll out. Easy.
The town is under siege.
Ingo Potion popped a little bit early, I guess. Colorful is not playing this bad right now. He is stalling some time, but also, like, XiaoKK is not going over upkeep, so he doesn't have the biggest advantage. He gets a lot out of his gold mine, more than usual, because usually you would be an upkeep and you lose gold to taxes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big step towards level 5. But after 16 minutes, he gets the first round of consumables. That's something.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's an evasion here. Can the Demon Hunter somehow turn this around? That's a nice +2 agility item. Yeah, he needs the Beastmaster back. He needs the Tinker back. But even then, they're level 2 and level 1. While the Blade Master's level 4.5. The TC is rapidly rising towards level 5.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, it's kind of like one Demon Hunter to rule them all. The talents are out of the base. I don't know what they're doing there. Maybe expecting an expansion, trying to kill it. Demon Hunter consumes a lot of moon juice here, but he's supply stuck. TP out now to not lose too many raiders. He's losing one. That's okay. He could really expand now. He could have expanded like 6 minutes ago. And Colorful is supply stuck. Finally, he's breaking upkeep.
A player's forces are
51
under attack.
supply, of course not ideal, but 1,400 gold. Blade Master's getting the next round of items. Thank you, Mr. GN195, for 1.5 years of a Back to Warcraft subscription. Much appreciated. Thanks for the trust and support. So KK is building a huge army now. He is already heavy on the walkers. Yeah, 5, 6, 1 now. I don't think he needs more. But if he gets a lot of raiders, that's nice. One Invo Potion was available. But the Blade Master actually doesn't have one. But therefore he has 3 heal scrolls and a mana potion. I think the mana potion alone on this level 3 TC. He also used the Clarity, so 300 mana available. This is like 2 shockwaves. This will wreck the army. Elves are 0-12 versus Orc this week. Wow.
Player's forces are
That's
under
pretty
attack.
sick. I mean, here's a 1-1, but that was a Farseer game, so let's not count that in. I mean, let's do it, but then it's 1-12 or 1-13. That's pretty sick. Third Berserker. Many raiders. I bet he has pillaged. Oh, the poor Tinker. What's he doing alone there? I like this SimCity because the trees can always attack, but... Oh, that was lucky, man. Here comes the pain with the shockwave hitting so much. Has to use the heal scroll immediately. And there's more. If he plays it well, there's 2 shockwaves more. Yeah. Oh. Talents are hidden. Good Demon Hunter positioning so far. Let's look at him. Let's look at him. There's no mana burn so far. He has to do it. Oh, but the Demon Hunter is so low. Shockwave wasn't too great. Misses the crit, by the way, I think. He has another shockwave. Colorful is playing this nice, but here it is. Wow. No mana burn. That was certainly a mistake. He still has the mana potion. But I think he's just fearing for his life at the moment. Beastmaster dying again. Talons all so hurt. Next shockwave. Thanks to the potion. Yeah, this is Colorful getting wrecked. Tinker getting wrecked. Beastmaster dead. Talons are still alive there, though. He's not attacking them at all. Level 5. But even level 3 evasion couldn't help him here. Dead he is. All heroes gone again. For the second time in this game. And now it's just time to pick up the pieces. GG! The surprise is real. XiaoKK defeating Orc Killer Colorful 2-1. With 2 very good games. And a Farseer game that was super weird. And doesn't do it justice, but even the best Night Elf versus Orc player in the world doesn't seem to have an idea here. And I think it all started when XiaoKK brought the Staff of Teleportation in the early mid-game. And then he couldn't do anything against the early tier 2 buildings. And from then on, it was kind of a walk in the park for XiaoKK. This fight in the bottom left on KK's side of the map, didn't really understand it. Oh, that was good. That was well played by XiaoKK. I mean, the TC usage until the very end, not the greatest at all. I think the TC had no impact in this game, but the rest was very nicely played. Shop control, guys. I can't stress it out enough. Shop control on Echo Owls is so good. So, we go into another little break here, as we then continue with our schedule. Colorful has to play again, this time. Oh no, XiaoKK has to play again, this time versus the winner of the first game, Chemico. So the 2 winners face each other in our third map. It's human versus orc. That's always fun, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere.